This is a video response to Blade HQ's Spiderco knife giveaway. It's for everyday carry. When I hear everyday carry, I don't think about just my knife though. I think about my everyday carry. But since this is in response to a knife video and a knife giveaway, I'll start with the knives. If you're interested in the rest, you can keep watching. If not, then when the knives are done, you're done. I do a lot of farm work, and so a knife I use almost every day is the Leatherman Surge. This is a great knife. It's been abused for years and years. Everything's still tight. Everything functions well. It's a great knife. Nothing too special, but Leatherman is a great way to go for a multi-tool. Now, as far as other everyday carry knives, this is by far my favorite. It's the Piranha Bodyguard, made of aircraft aluminum. The blade is S30V steel. It's very lightweight, very nice, slim knife, very sharp. It's made locally here and has a very fast action to it. As I said, this is probably my favorite everyday carry knife. It can be just a casual knife, or you can use it when you're dressing up nice. If I do want to change though, or if I think I'm going to be abusing the knife a little bit, I've got some other options. This is another knife I carry quite often. It's by CRKT. I don't know if you can tell, it's a little bit dirty. It gets used a lot, it gets abused a lot. The special thing about this knife, it's also quite light, but it's got a lot of bearings between the handle and the blade, giving it a very, very smooth action. There's no spring to it, but it's got a kind of a trigger release to open it, and it swings right open because of those bearings and that smooth motion. It's also a great knife, very sharp knife. This was one of my first knives. It was my first everyday carry. It's by Kershaw, the Kin Onion design. It's been a very popular knife by Kershaw, very sharp, and it is spring assisted. It's also been used well, abused some, and it's still doing just fine. Now, for if I want a very dressy knife that's not to be abused, I have this. It has a ceramic blade, carbon fiber handle. It's a very, very sharp knife. Ceramic blades are quite brittle though, as many of you probably know. And so it's a dressy knife, it's a show knife. These are the knives that I carry almost every day and that I use a lot for everything in everyday life. And now on to the rest of my everyday carry. This is my Taurus 709 Slim. It's a 9mm, and I really enjoyed having it. As you can see, it is very, very slim. And a lot of what I've read, people have either a love or hate relationship with Taurus. I don't have a lot of experience. This is actually my first gun by them. But I've never had a misfire, I've never had it jam. I've never had any problem with it or any reason not to love them. Then you've got my wallet, just a single fold leather wallet. I've almost always got a paracord bracelet on. It's a 550-pound test. You never know what you could use several feet a very strong rope for. Now this has got a bike key. I bike a lot. It's got a house key and a slider. I hook it onto my regular keys. The lighter's quite handy. Really cool. That's off ThinkGeek. I attach those to my regular keys if I'm driving or need them for anything. Anyway, that's about the extent of my everyday carry.